Network. I am Mark Cook, and I am at the counter. That's right, we're at the kitchen counter, and right to my right is Shakira Turner. Good morning, Shakira. Welcome back.
Good morning.
So, Cakes and Cookies Food Bar in Williamstown wanted to come back and cook us up something sweet, a little something awesome.
Yes.
So, first of all, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, how's it? You know, you were in last week, and we talked to Uncle Wayne, and we talked to your cousin, and we talked all about Cakes and Cookies Food Mart, which is right on Main Street in Williamstown. And we decided to bring you back in because we wanted to show off some of the skills, right?
Oh, yes, we want to show.
Because, look, people come in and they get the great stuff, but, you know, we'll lay you behind the scenes a little bit and show you how some of that great stuff is made.
Yes. And we're going to show you simple ways how to do it yourself.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's what we're going to do today.
All right,
simple, do it yourself, where people think you took hours to make. That's the plan.
Yeah, that's the best way to trick them, right?
That's right.
You make them think that this was this long, drawn-out process that took hours and hours, and really it was very easy, but it tastes good. It's like that.
Tastes amazing.
Yeah. Well, and we want to make a little bit of a disclaimer here that we're not worried about the health-conscious people right now, all right?
No.
We're making dessert. We're
That's
making good dessert.
We are.
And it's like that cheat meal, okay? It's like, look, we know it's not healthy. We're okay with it not being healthy.
That's right.
But we don't overindulge. We just take our portion, right? Because we're not going to determine the size of the portion for the people.
No, we're
you
not.
take your portion and you eat it in moderation, but it's delicious, and that's why we want to do. That's why we want to show you guys how to make it. So let's break it down from the beginning to the end. And first of all, what are we going to be making?
We're going to make apple caramel crunch cheesecake.
Ooh.
Everyone loves cheesecake.
That sounds awesome.
Everyone loves cheesecake.
Yeah, everybody loves cheesecake.
It's perfect for dinner parties.
Apple caramel crunch.
Yes.
So the apple caramel crunch cheesecake is perfect for fall. This is like the fall deal, right? I mean,
perfect for dinner parties. I think it's the most perfect one that you want to bring to a party, and then everyone's talking about, oh, who made that?
Yeah, right.
Yes, because you want to be the who made that
girl. It's a little different, and you definitely want to be the who made that girl because.
Yes.
Look, everybody is like pumpkin overload this time of year. Pumpkin spice this, pumpkin that, pumpkin pie. And I like a pumpkin pie as much as the next guy. But this little twist on the apple caramel crunch with the cheesecake, that's not like a traditional dessert because normally they're separate, right?
That's right.
You see the cheesecake and then you see the apple caramel crunch. So we're going to combine the two.
We are.
So what do we have to do to get started here?
All right, so let's get started.
Yeah.
Okay, so first what we're going to do is we're going to use some cinnamon crunch type of cereal.
Okay, so
you want to use some cereal.
Yeah, so some cinnamon crunch type cereal. This is nice because it's the cinnamon crunch squares. It's not that other brand.
Not that other brand.
Yeah. I'll say it's not cinnamon toast crunch, but it is cinnamon toast crunch. It's the same stuff.
Exactly.
In other words, you can use a store brand if you want because it's really just for that crunch flavor.
Exactly. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to make our crust.
Okay.
We're going to make our crust. So we're going to pour it into the food processor. Now the best thing about this is you don't need to measure because it's all about how thick do you like your crust.
Okay. So you basically just filled it up.
That's right. And we're going to start the food processor. Now we want the consistency to be just a little bit choppy for a better crunch. So we're going to pour that right into our baking dish.
That is a nifty little processor there.
Isn't it? And this is like a less expensive one. It's under $10.
This guy?
It's under $10.
Wow.
And you can find it anywhere.
If this was on The Price is Right, everybody would go over. I'm guessing at least 25.
No, and you know what? It's so simple that even you can do it. You can do it.
I can do it? What do I do? Just press pulse?
Yeah.
Now see yours is a little thicker. I'm gonna make mine a little thinner, and we'll make a nice consistency. That looks good.
All right, good job.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna pour it all into your baking pan.
All right.
Then
we're gonna have to like smush that down, right? Like.
Oh, of course. First, we're gonna shake it out a little bit.
Done with this guy?
Yes, we are.
All right.
We're gonna pour melted butter. Melted butter. Right on
top.
This is a whole stick of butter. It's a whole stick.
Nice. Right.
And
well, we already explained that part, right?
Yes.
We're using the real butter, okay?
Yeah. We're using real butter, no margarine.
Part of what the butter is going to do is it's going to give you the cohesiveness that you need in the crust. That some of the like lower salt, lower sodium, lower fat, they're not going to give you that same cohesiveness.
They won't. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to put this in the freezer just for an hour. But the perfect thing is while you have this in the freezer, you can start your cheesecake filling.
Okay, cool. So what's the freezer going to do? That's just going to make sure
makes it hard and
solidified
That's right.
everything?
That's it.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to make a no-bake cheesecake. We do not have to put it in the oven.
I'm going to tell somebody to throw that in the freezer for me.
Yes.
I got to go get a freezer.
Okay, so we're gonna use 2 packs of cream cheese, just regular cream cheese.
Nice. I like the Philadelphia cream cheese. I can tell that's what these are.
Cream cheese.
Cream cheese, baby. Oh, yeah.
We're gonna use
any old cream cheese will do.
That's right. We're gonna use 1 whole stick of butter.
Boom. Take that.
Okay. And if you don't have if you don't have a standard mixer, you can just use a hand mixer. It really doesn't matter, as long as it's making it smooth.
Get a stand mixer. It's so much easier. Using a hand mixer is a mess.
I agree.
Yeah, well, and using this thing can be a mess too if you're not careful and you don't know what you're doing because...
And flour everywhere.
Yeah, the stuff will shoot all over the place.
Definitely. So once this starts to cream, we're going to add a 1/2 cup of sugar. You can add your 1/2 cup of sugar.
All right, cool. Right in here?
Yes, right in. We're going to add a tablespoon of vanilla.
Tablespoon of vanilla.
Yes, and there's the spoons up front.
All right. It's got that little top on it. I don't need to do that. There's my tablespoon right there.
Yep, just one.
Just one? Pouring the vanilla in the spoon. Bam! Yeah. Take that, Emerald, you jerk. Just kidding. All right, so now I've got my vanilla, I got my sugar, I got my cream cheese, and I got my butter in the mixer.
And guess what? You're halfway done.
I'm halfway done already?
Yes, you are.
This is going too fast.
All right, take our crust out of the freezer.
Take the crust out of the freezer.
Take the crust out of
the freezer. All right, the crust is out of the freezer. Ooh, that's so cold. Ooh. All right.
Okay.
So I've got my crust. Now this sat in the freezer for about how long did it stay in there?
About an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Okay.
So basically while you're making your cream cheese filling.
Okay. So we made the cream cheese filling in like 30 seconds.
We did.
So so make sure you let the crust stay in the freezer for a little bit longer just to make sure that it stays together.
But if you're a busy mom, you have other things to do. So,
of course.
Go pick out what you're going to wear to this dinner party where they'll be wild at your cheesecake.
That's right.
So what we're going to do...
Actually, you should start preparing all of your responses to all the people that are going to say how great your cheesecake is.
Start thinking about your price because people are going to be like, oh, could you make me one? Yeah, there you go.
That's how it starts,
right,
does. Shakira?
That's how it started
for you. And it's like, it sounds funny and all of that, but... You know, when you kind of get a knack for what you're doing here, people are going to want it. That's just what happens. And she's kind of showing you the easy way to be able to make this stuff. And it's really cool. And listen, the other nice thing about this is that all the stuff that we're going to be making here, the stuff that we're making today, and the stuff that we make in the future, it's all available at the shop.
I agree.
You can go right down to Cakes and Cookies Food Mart on Main Street in Williamstown. It's a great little spot. You can get all of the stuff. You can get this apple caramel crunch cheesecake right there. I mean, look, I want to show you how to do it, and I want you to realize kind of how simple some of these great recipes can be. But if you don't have the time to do that, an easy way to try some of this great stuff is to just head down there and grab it.
Yes.
Talk to Shakira. She'll make you whatever you want.
I will.
I know you will. That's right. I wouldn't have said it if it wasn't true. I'm not trying to put you on the spot here.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have our Cinnamon Toast Crunch crust.
Yes.
And now we did the cream cheese, the butter, and the vanilla mix on top. Smooth it out.
Yes.
Looks good.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the freezer.
Okay. All right, let me put it in the freezer.
Put that in the freezer.
All right.
Freezer. Okay. So while that's in the freezer, you're actually going to make a very, very, very simple topping, but amazing topping.
Okay. Simple but amazing is good.
Yes.
I like to live my life that way.
Okay, so you're basically...
Yeah, all right, just move on.
Now, this is optional. You can either put it in a frying pan or you can actually use the apples as is and then have a little crunch to it. So what I like to do is take the apples, take a few caramel squares.
I imagine we'll need this at the end, right?
Yes, at the end. You're going to take a few caramel squares. And what you'll do is you'll put the apples, the caramel squares, cinnamon sugar, and a whole stick of butter. 3-stick butter recipe.
It's okay. It's a 3-stick butter recipe,
yes,
but that's part of why it's so delicious.
And you'll melt them all together, and they'll actually come out like this. Like a little caramel apple topping.
That looks awesome.
And it smells amazing.
I mean, you see this sometimes kind of standing alone. Show that camera right there.
I agree.
Sometimes you see this standing alone, and then like you could do like a crust with it, like pieces, or you could do like bigger apple pieces with it. You could do a lot. It's kind of versatile on its own.
You can, or use it as a dip. Cut up a whole bunch of apples, put them all around it, and put this in the middle.
Oh yeah, you could probably even like smooth it out just a little bit more.
You can.
That's awesome. That's a really good idea. That's what makes this recipe kind of so cool, because you'll be able to make the cake, but then if you have this left over, this could be its own standalone dish.
And if you have a lot left over, you can actually put it in a ready-made pie crust.
Oh, boom! And then you just have a straight caramel apple pie.
You do. Very simple.
It's a straight caramel apple pie as opposed to, the alternative lifestyle apple pie.
Yes.
So we've combined these.
Yes.
I'm in a weird mood this morning if you can't tell. All right, we've combined these. Now through the magic of what we just did here, we turned it into this.
Yes.
Okay. So this is going to be a good spot to take a break. All right. So I want everybody to hang through the break because we're going to finish this awesome cake off. But before we do that, make sure you check out Shakira Turner over at Cakes and Cookies Food Mart in Williamstown, right on Main Street. You guys are doing something really cool over there. I wanted to talk about real quick. You're going to be doing barbecue on Sundays.
We are.
Yeah, Uncle Wayne, who I got to meet, who was awesome, by the way. He's like the barbecue master. Okay, so you asked your uncle to come in and do kind of like this special barbecue thing on Sundays.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we were closed on Sundays, and people were asking, "Are we ever going to do any soul food? Are we ever going to do any Southern food?" Because we're a Southern restaurant, shrimp and grits, fish and grits. Yeah. We're Southern. So I thought about it long and hard, and I was actually at Uncle Wayne's Memorial Barbecue. Ribs.
He talked about that barbecue when we last met, and it was one of those scenarios where he's got a restaurant background. He's worked in a lot of restaurants throughout his whole life.
Yes.
But it's more of that scenario that we were talking about a moment ago, where just people were trying his food so often that they were like, "Look, man, you've got to do this so that it's available for everybody."
Exactly. They were asking for it. I actually gave out samples. And I'll actually be doing samples again tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's good for people to know. Yes, I stopped there tomorrow to try the barbecue.
Yeah, you'll be getting samples tomorrow. Yes, we're having a big event tomorrow, so you'll be able to try it for free. So who doesn't like free ribs?
So that's Saturday, September 24th. Yes. Head out to Cakes and Cookies Food Mart in Williamstown. What time are we getting everything going?
We actually start at 9 a.m.
Okay.
Yes, and it ends at 3.
Boom. Nice part of the day there. You're going to be driving through Williamstown anyway, right? So just stop in at Cakes and Cookies Food Mart. Talk to Shakira. Try some of the stuff, some of the barbecue. You're going to have lots of stuff out there for people to try, right?
We are. It'll be plenty of stuff.
This is kind of like the come meet me, come meet, try our stuff, and basically get hooked for life. That's what's going to happen.
Exactly.
Because once you try the stuff, it's so good. There's one thing I want to mention that we're maybe down the line we'll talk about, but Shakira makes this banana cream cookie that is just like out of this world. It is like a sugar cookie that's got a little bit more flavor to it than a traditional sugar cookie, but then it's got this banana cream filling. Yes. It is just like in a category all its own. That was my favorite thing that you brought in last time. So it's worth it to stop over there just for those things.
Yes.
So what we're going to do, we'll take a quick break, hang through it. I said that like 10 minutes ago, but we're actually going to take it now. So stay right there, and we'll be right back here at the kitchen counter with Shakira Turner. I'm Mark Cook. This is Morning Coffee, and stay right there on the Radio Vision Network.
Sub some sizzle. This is the way. The way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Simply Gents, located in Marlton, New Jersey, takes care of all your grooming needs, including haircuts, straight razor shaves, massages, facial, manicures, pedicures, and waxing. To find more information or book an appointment, visit us online at www.simplygents.com. The secret weapon of a well-groomed man, Simply Gents.
If you haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to make a really great sub, this is what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what we've always done. It's what we'll always do. So what are you doing? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Today's show was brought to you by Alicia Kelly of White Horse RV Center in Williamstown, New Jersey. Alicia is your RV expert. Contact Alicia at alicia@whitehorserv.com or give her a call at 856-262-1717, extension 203. When you think of RV, think Alicia Kelly.
Today's show has been sponsored by Farmers Insurance in Voorhees, New Jersey. To protect your assets and the people you love, call Mike Skoranek, your local Farmers Insurance agent, at 856-336-2553.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Sub some sizzle. This is the way.
All right, welcome back to Morning Coffee on the Radio Vision Network. I am Mark Cook, and this is Shakira Turner from Case of Cookies Food Mart in Williamstown, and we're making this awesome apple caramel crunch cheesecake,
yes,
right?
Yes, we are.
So in the last break, I put the crust with the cream cheese top.
Yes.
I put that in the freezer.
You did.
And it froze up perfectly, and when I brought it out of the freezer,
yes,
this is just awesome, right? I got this. Look at that. And that one's cold too. But it actually is a little bit cold. It's funny. So there it is. This is what it's going to look like when it comes out of the freezer,
That's
right?
right. Yeah.
All right. So this is basically the base, right? And now we're going to sweeten it all up and make it look delicious. Okay.
That's right.
So I'm gonna make the. I'm not gonna touch this. I'm gonna let you make it look beautiful. Okay. So what else do I need? What do I need you to?
So we need some cereal.
We need some cereal. Okay.
That's right. So we're gonna take that same breakfast cereal, the same breakfast cereal that we use for the crust, and now we're gonna garnish.
Oh, I like that. You're gonna go around the outside with that?
Yes, we are. We're gonna garnish, cause who doesn't want their end to have all that cinnamon, sweet, sugar?
This is like. I like. How did you come up with this? I don't know.
My kids.
Your kids, okay.
Yes, they don't want plain cheesecake. They just don't.
And you know what? I kind of agree with them on that.
Yes.
Because I'm not a big plain cheesecake guy. When you put stuff on it, that's when I can get in on the cheesecake.
Yes.
But...
See, and I'm not a cereal girl, so I actually never had the cereal ever. And then my daughter was eating it. I was using cinnamon sugar on my cheesecake to make a cinnamon one.
Right.
And when I taste these, I'm like, wow, that would be an amazing crust. And I just tried it.
Yeah. And
simple.
It's so cool. It's so simple, but so.
It is.
Yeah. So
and
awesome.
It's pretty. Look how pretty.
Yeah.
So then what we're going to do is we're going to take the caramel and the butter and the apples that we made, and we're going to put it right in the middle of the cheesecake.
Oh, man.
Right in the middle. You're just going to go ahead and smooth it around. Now that's your middle of your cheesecake. Now this is my favorite part to do.
We're gonna add some more caramel.
We're gonna add more caramel.
Wow.
We're gonna add
that
more.
looks awesome already.
We
It looks like it's
more.
done already.
It's not. We have to add more.
All right. Let's do it. So now you're just gonna do a drizzle.
Now, and this can be caramel like for ice cream.
Right.
Yeah.
Just
so
like
you don't have to
topping.
get fancy.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't have to go and melt a whole bunch of these. You can actually just get the caramel out of the bottle. But you do this little like back and forth
That's
motion.
right. Go back and forth. Try to get fancy.
You better believe that you got to go back and forth like
right.
that, because if you don't, then it's not going to look like that. And look, you made a little M. That's facing me.
Just
it's
for
M
you.
for Mark. It's perfect. It's perfect. I love it. It looks awesome. So we've added a little bit more caramel.
We did.
Now where do I go?
Now we're perfect. So when you're ready to serve,
okay.
you want to even add more sweetness.
More sweetness.
More sweetness. And we're just going to...
Look at that. This didn't come out of the freezer. You can tell it didn't come out of the freezer.
Yes.
That's all right.
And
that
that's
looks,
it.
That
and
looks
very
awesome.
simple.
That looks so good.
Yes.
Whoa.
Ooh, don't want it to fall.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's, why don't I do this move? Why don't you switch over to camera 4 and I'm going to put it right under the camera.
That's right.
Ah!
Do we have smell-o-vision? Can they smell it?
Oh my gosh.
Do you see the apples, the caramel? Yes.
Oh man, everybody look at that. That looks so good.
Yes.
Now, we were just looking for a knife because I think we got to cut into this and we got to try it, right? I mean, you've got the skill, and I know this is not the knife that's that's really what you should be using, but this looks awesome. So, Cakes and Cookies Food Mart in Williamstown. Go down there and check them out, and you can try. I can hear the little bit of the crunch in the crust. Oh my gosh. And tomorrow, September 24th, she's doing a little bit of an open house. You can go and check her out on Main Street in Williamstown.
Yes.
And just try the food, meet the family, meet everybody over there. It's going to be a nice, low pressure, just hang out, come stop by. It's supposed to be a beautiful day. Wow. That looks awesome. All right. So I'll take this one. You keep cutting. Let me know. Is there anything else that people should know? Well, I'm going to start chewing here, so why don't you take it away?
So you should know that we do custom cakes, anything. We're your one-stop party shop. We literally do all the decor, all your food. Yes, we cater. Yes, we cater. Mark.
Oh my gosh, you do.
We do.
You do.
Yes.
I can't even imagine the spread that you could put out in the catering. Oh my gosh.
And our cheesecake is beyond anything you've ever tasted. I have plenty of people who don't like cheesecake and they'll eat it. You know what? My cousin does. Can I give her a piece?
Absolutely.
Karen, please, come here.
I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people that doesn't like cheesecake, honestly.
Do you?
I don't like I think I mentioned before, my grandmother made this great cheesecake that everybody loved. And I could never eat it. This I can eat. It's so good. It's
and
got
it's creamy. Try it. Tell me what you think.
No, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like cheesecake.
She doesn't like cheesecake.
She
When you
doesn't
put
wanna
her
try
on the
it.
spot, you bring
She
her
doesn't
in.
want to try it. Well, we're going to say this is
gonna
the
do it.
perfect test.
I don't like cheesecake
I'm gonna
either.
do it.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Oh, this is delicious. It really is.
It is.
Give it. Oh, no, you want to eat it?
It really is really delicious.
See, this is the kind of thing, like, you know, you can go through life and you can say, I don't like cheesecake, I don't like cheesecake, I don't like cheesecake. And then you try this one, and then it kind of shoots that out of the water, right? Because, yeah, you do like cheesecake.
You know what, Mark? I think it's just all in who makes it.
That's it. It's got to be it, right? She's got some skills that are kind of beyond belief here. It's amazing.
It really has to be it, because I'm telling you, I have tried all types of cheesecake, and I'm always getting, nope, don't like it.
Yeah.
Nope, don't like it, but every time you make cheesecake and she gets me to try it, I'm like, I'm not gonna like it.
It's kind of,
I do.
It's kind of an amazing thing, because throughout my life I've tried a lot of different cheesecakes. Like you say, like you try it over and over again. People push it on you. They're like, you like cheese, you like cake, you're gonna like this, like it, and then you try it and you're like, This though, this is the cheesecake that everybody can really get behind.
It's delicious.
And support. I'm electing this cheesecake as president. Honestly, I think that this cheesecake is better than either of the candidates.
I'm taking my piece with me.
All right, you can take it with you. Yeah, absolutely. Because look, this is just a small example of what they do over there at Cakes and Cookies Food Mart in Williamstown on Main Street, right there. I mentioned the banana cream cookie before, but that's not it, right? You brought in the strawberry shortbread.
Strawberry eclair.
Strawberry eclair cupcakes that were like the old school ice cream bars that had the crumbles on the top.
Yes.
That cupcake was so good. It even had a half strawberry on top.
It did.
So that one I felt like was at least a little bit healthy.
Cheesecake filling. Yeah.
It was. See, you see that? You don't even know sometimes what you're eating.
You don't even know.
I felt like that strawberry made it a little bit healthy.
It did. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That was your healthy part of it.
Yeah. No, it didn't. But
like the apple.
But that doesn't matter, right? Because every once in a while you want something delicious like this. You want something sweet. And you don't worry about that, right? You just got to run for an extra 15 minutes or so, that next workout or whatever it is. You got to enjoy life, folks. This cheesecake can help you do that. You're going to be the hit of your party. If you want more information about the recipe, all you got to do is call Shakira down at Cakes and Cookies Food Mart. She'll help you out with that, or she'll make you one and you can just go and pick it up. That doesn't get easier than that, right?
Exactly. Pretend you made it. Take the credit.
Yeah. Well, listen, she's going to make you sign a waiver or something, right? Like, no, I'm just kidding. You can take credit for it. That's how great she is. She doesn't mind passing the credit along, because all she wants you to do really is just try her stuff and just get out to Cakes and Cookies Food Mart. And as I mentioned a couple times, tomorrow is really going to be a great opportunity to do that. Saturday, September 24th from 9 to 3, stop over at Cakes and Cookies Food Mart, which is right on Main Street in Williamstown. She's having an open house. You can come. You can meet her. You can meet the family. Yes. You know, cousins are going to be down there.
I'm going to be there.
Aunts and uncles, and it's listen. They want to show you what a family affair it is over there. How great the food is. There's going to be all sorts of free samples and games and music and all sorts of stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if you're cruising around the Williamstown area, just plan on stopping by anytime between 9 and 3. And you can check out Cakes and Cookies Food Mart. So, ladies, this was awesome. I want to thank you again for coming in.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
So we wish you best of luck for tomorrow, and then we're going to have to see. I think we want to make this a regular thing here. You're going to have to come in and show me how to make tons and tons more stuff.
I would love to.
That sounds great.
We'll make some healthy stuff, too. We'll switch it up.
We'll mix it in. We'll mix it in.
Yeah.
But listen, let's make sure that we have let's just get the good stuff. All right. I was trying to think of a nice way to say it. Like, look, yes, healthy is good, and healthy is in your face all of the time, right? Healthy. And every once in a while, we are human beings. We just want something good, something that tastes good, that
something
we didn't
that
worry.
Makes you smile.
Yeah, we didn't worry about using the low this and the non.
Because I think Shakira's going to change your mind about sweets.
I'm going to be.
I think she's going to make you change your mind about them sweets.
Be a big Italian guy. I'm going to be. I'm going to look the part. Right? Yeah. That's good. That's good. No, listen. I encourage everybody to try this stuff, because, like I said, everything in moderation, right? You can have some of this. You don't need to have to sit and eat the whole thing. Now,
I agree.
I think that might be easy, actually, to sit and eat the whole thing, but you might want to have a little bit more self-control than that. I think a piece is a perfect cheat meal, whatever you want to call it. Look, you had your grilled chicken and your broccoli and and a very simple dinner. So step it up a notch and have one of these for dessert, and you're all good. So, ladies, thank you again for coming in. That's going to do it for Morning Coffee today. And make sure you check her out this weekend over at Cakes Cookies Food Mart in Williamstown. Do it, 9 to 3. And we're going to be back next week with a full week of shows. So, have a great weekend, everybody. And we'll see ya.
Today's show is sponsored by Hargrove Demolition, your demolition experts. Hargrove is a family-owned and operated business right here in the southern New Jersey area, bringing you 45 years of demolition expertise. Hargrove has all your demolition needs, from emergency demolition service to demolition equipment rental. Hargrove is one of the state-approved recycling facilities right here in the southern New Jersey area. No job is too big or too small for Hargrove Demolition. Contact them today at one of their 3 locations.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to give a sub some sizzle, this is the way. the way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
If you haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
When we make Beyond Natural dry dog and cat foods, we start with real meat as the first ingredient. We leave out corn, wheat, and soy. And we own where our dry food is made. 100%. Can other brands say all that? For nutrition you can trust and your pet will enjoy. Does your food go beyond? Learn more at purinabeyond.com.
Extra Innings is the nation's premier indoor baseball and softball training center, featuring indoor batting cages, 7 multi-use tunnels, and training rooms. Extra Innings can provide professional instruction, private and group lessons, and the best year-round clinics. Along with a nationally recognized pro shop that features the latest and widest selection of equipment and apparel, our experienced staff can provide you with the right instruction and help you find the best equipment for your ability and budget. Extra Innings, where the game never ends.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.
Sub some sizzle. This is the way.